And we're back with the Heaux Bag with your host, Toya and Taylor. You can be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok at _ HEAUXBAG. That's Heaux Bag Podcast. You can also follow us on your favorite streaming apps, which the links are in all of our bios. And you can follow us on YouTube if you want to watch us for our facial expressions, because sometimes shit get too real over here. Today is episode 9, and it's called "Oh, You Influence Too." And we're going to be talking about you influencers, the nano influencers and the macro ones. So
everybody's an influencer. What is an influencer?
Well, shit, let Instagram tell us somebody who's cute and persuasive. But a lot of people have these platforms where they have a lot of people who tune into their stuff, like they have real followers, not the bot followers, and they people like go by their every word, and they'll unfortunately a lot of these people are what we're starting to see are mean girls. They want to have boss brunches and ladies step up and like these women empowerment networking events, and these girls' attitudes are fucking trash. They treat you like shit. Like they're nice to you when they want your little coins for you to sign up, and then they're just like, all right, bitch, bye. You try to email them, DM them, text them, and they're like, oh, stop bothering me. Read the thing. No, that's your job. If you host an event, you're the host. You're supposed to be available for me to contact you. And
right.
And then it's crazy how it's like, oh, let's lift each other up. And then you're the main person with the funky ass attitude. I don't want to come back to this shit. The fuck? I get you might be stressed. I'm mean. But guess what? If I'm inviting somebody here, I'm going to suppress that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, make sure you feel like you're having a good time. Because what's that quote? It's like, people don't remember what you did to them. They just remember how you made them feel. And a lot of y'all make people feel like I want to strangle the fuck out of you.
Like, what's that influencer's name? I have no idea what she does. She don't sing. She don't dance. She just...
Kim Kardashian.
No.
Oh, who?
At least she's an entertainer. She has a TV show.
True.
Her name on, like, stuff is Kyle's little sister, Ari something. She's light-skinned. She dates Moneybag Yo, I think.
Oh, I don't know who she is. So, fun fact, I haven't followed the Shade Room.
I did too a long time ago.
Like 2 years ago.
Toxic.
So I can't, it's hard to keep up with, I feel old now. It's hard to keep up with all these popular people now, just because I felt like it was a little, like I loved Shade Room, don't get me wrong, but it was just like, dang, like for my mental and spiritual health, I had to unfollow him. But I still don't know who the fuck Ari is.
She actually had said something on one of these blog posts, because I do follow Gossip of the City. I love them.
I still follow them too.
But she had basically tweeted something, and it was like, all you women are just so mean. This generation is so fucked up because all y'all want to do is tear people down and da-da-da. The first thing I did is click comments, and everybody was like, girl, are you having self-reflection time? Because you do everything that you're talking about right now. So it's like...
Them tables turn, sis.
But at the same time, even with her, like, I never will knock somebody's coins. How you get your coin, that is your own business. But what do you do, and how are you using your platform to do anything?
Yeah, I don't... People have these platforms, and there's no... Again, it goes back to just being cute. You cute, and people like... It's funny to be feisty.
To somebody, because, shit, I be sitting back like, you're ugly. Your hairline crooked.
But, that is crazy. Somebody is cute for somebody. Everybody likes something. Like, there's somebody out there that thinks Halle Berry is not attractive. And that's fine. But you know what? Halle Berry has enough people that think that she's fine where she don't give a fuck about what they say. But I think influencers nowadays goes back to, you don't have to have talent, obviously. You don't really have to provide a good service either, because
Gorilla Glue girl is now an influencer.
Child,
she just got her little blue check. I promise you.
And same thing with no shade. And this is gonna sound like a backhanded comment. I don't mean it like this, but B Simone, she sells these books and all this stuff, but it's like it's fake.
I'm off
like,
B Simone.
And what I'm saying is it's fake, and it's like then you sell lip gloss and like you sell all these things and you don't provide any quality. So but because you're popular and you're cute and you can rap sometimes and you had 2 funny things, it's like, damn, let's follow everything she does, and she's influenced me to get $1 million in my account before the age of 30, and it's like, okay, how does she influence you? Because she's just popular. She's just on your timeline. So I don't think she's a mean girl now. I haven't seen that from her.
I don't either, but I believe she's a colonizer from everything that I've seen.
Ooh, that's a harsh word.
It's a harsh reality as well, because you literally, from what I've seen, because remember, it was a boycott B Simone for a little while when she had literally... was telling everybody to buy this book. Girl, the book looked like something my
At
9-year-old
a
daughter
church,
could have provided.
when they put the little staples in there.
Yeah, a Chick-fil-A coloring book.
Child, you know what? And the crazy part is people are like sheep, and they will follow your every word, and it's just like, why? Let's talk to the followers now. What the fuck are y'all following? Like, y'all lives are so boring that you can't do your own research. Can't, because sometimes me and Toya will say stuff, and I see people sit on our word, and I'm like, damn, I just made that up in my head. Like, I don't take my shit like for law. Like, I be thinking there's a lot of shit that goes on up here. So like, go check your facts before you say, well, yeah, that's true. Da 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 da. And like, don't just buy something just because we're saying buy it. Like, it's
like those influencers that don't even really use these products, but they get paid from the product to promote
Kylie Jenner's skincare. So the biggest complaint was she was putting, I think it was like almond shells or walnut shells in her exfoliant, but that tears your skin and that causes like advanced aging. And that was the stuff that people were using back in like 1990 something that they discontinued because it was harsh for your skin. But because Kylie Jenner put it out there, everybody was like, let's go get that. Like, it's Kylie's stuff.
Me being a black woman, I'm not going to, no shade to the white women, but I'm not going to y'all for skincare advice. I'm not taking no advice from nobody. I'm not either.
Like, some people just be Asian. Like, we're blessed, right? Like, and some of us just, I don't know, we don't have to deal with, I don't know. I went to Sephora the other day, and this lady I have a lot of makeup on right now, but underneath my makeup, I have very clear skin. I've always had it. And the lady was like, oh, you have amazing skin. If you want to get ahead of, like, your skincare routine for when you do start getting older, I can help you out. It was natural products. I tried it. Y'all, I've been having pimples every fucking day, and I'm just like, I know it ain't the skincare products that are natural that she recommended to me. And listen, I'm agreeing with Toya. You can't take everybody's advice on skincare, like, or hair care for that matter.
Even taking it a little further as a woman of color, I hate saying woman of color, as a black woman, I try to go to black doctors, black dentists, black, you know what I'm saying, people that understand how we're made, if that makes sense. Like, I can't. I'm all for everybody, but me personally, I need to go to my people.
I do try to support us as much as I can. It's easy in the city of Houston because everything's black owned. Everything, there's a space for everybody. If you don't want to deal with black people, you ain't got to. If you only want to deal with Asian Americans,
yeah, they're within their own culture, period.
Right, so it's like, it's easy for us to find people that look like us, that understand us, especially when it comes to therapy. Like, I don't have to do telehealth. My therapist is black, and like, I specifically picked her out, like a single woman. Well, she's not single anymore, but she was single up until she got 40. Somebody who went to HBCU, black woman, somebody who likes to trap. Yeah, so like, it's easy to find that in Houston, and I love that. As far as a dermatologist, thank God I have not needed one up until this point, but sis, y'all not finna fuck my skin up and have me looking like I'm 47.
If there are any black women that are dermatologists, please come into our inbox at _HEAUXBAG, because I am looking for a dermatologist, and I have a career which provides me with health insurance. So y'all gonna get y'all coins.
Insurance. Okay, so let's talk about people with bad attitudes. Why is it? So there's a song. Was it 2 Chainz that said, "Good girl with a bad attitude, take you everywhere, longitude, latitude," and he just made it so popular. And then after he said that, a lot of people started saying, "Yeah, I got a bad attitude. I'm mean." And then it was like, that shit ain't cute.
It's not cute.
The fuck you mad for? The fuck you going off on the waiter and everybody else because he had something wrong? Like, I get if he genuinely did something wrong, but like, just always being mad, like, you're just feeding into the stereotype that I hate, that all black women are angry and aggressive. We're not. Like, some of you bitches have bad attitudes, and you need to check that shit at the door. Like, we all are going through life right now, and you never know what moment you meet somebody that you can influence them or like persuade them to just jump off the fucking roof because you had a fucked up attitude. So I don't get that. Like, why?
I see that a lot with these influencers. Once again, you're paying, I'm going to go back to Ari, you're paying this woman a walkthrough. You club promoter are going to pay her a walkthrough of $3,000, right? I've seen, and I don't even think it was just her, but it's been a few of them that will literally walk through, come in the section, be there for 10 minutes, and then leave. And it's like the people, quote unquote, that are there to see them have paid $40, $50, $60, $100 just to literally see you walk your ass through the club and go back home. And it's like, for one, I just don't understand why I would pay a person that's not going to entertain me any money to be there. Concerts, I understand, I get it, but you don't do diddly squat shit. You selling me products to lose a tummy or whatever, and you
that
went to
don't
go
work.
get you because they
I've been
went to go
trying to
get
lose
the
this
damn
shit for 5
surgery.
years now. Shit. I'm finna go call Dr. Miami. Somebody help me.
Cellulite Sally.
Put some shit on my books. Help me.
But that part of it just doesn't make sense to me, period. Maybe because I can't relate. I would never pay money to go see somebody that is not going to entertain me. So I'm just going to stand here and look at you. Like, that's kind of weird in the head to me. Like,
you think oh, child. And I hate dropping people because one day when we are very notable and noticeable, Megan, what's her name? Megan James. She's from Houston. She was a Love and Hip Hop girl or basketball wife, something like that. She ended up coming to an influencer brunch that I had went to a couple years back. First of all, she showed up, I think, 2 hours late, and then she talked for like 30 seconds, and basically she told us how to kind of get over and finesse on people if you got a lot of followers and all this stuff. And then she left.
I need to start carrying around tomatoes. Boo! Get your stupid ass off the stage.
Yeah, you know what's even more crazy? I'm kind of getting off subject real quick. She don't have bad attitude. I will say that she doesn't have bad attitude. She's a beautiful soul. She's an influencer that y'all look up to. Sis was talking. She taught me how to get on Skip Leg. Now, if y'all don't know what Skip Leg is when you don't have enough money to book a flight. They usually have flights that go from like here to, I don't know, let's say Antarctica. But they make several stops in between. So Skip Leg, you can get on Skip Leg, and whatever stopping city is going, you can hop your ass off the plane. So what you get on, you don't bring a bag. You just bring a book bag. You can't because it'll go all the way to Antarctica. So you gotta put it in. You gotta do a carry on, get on, and just pray to God that they don't forget to stop. It's really crazy. And then she was telling us how you can go to Tulum before it became popular, and then tell the people at the hotel, I have 1 million followers plus a blue check. I will promote your hotel if you let me stay here for free. So to me, what I learned is that a lot of these influencers that y'all look up to ain't got it like that. Yes, their lifestyle looks crazy, amazing, but they don't have shit going for themselves. They've just been using their cute looks and their followers to get on by. And it's like, dang, y'all, I think y'all need to start following people of substance. Yes, follow some people for shits and giggles, because I hate that Instagram has turned into a marketplace. But at the same time, find some substance in y'all's timeline. Shit.
I was actually listening to this girl get on the radio, and she was talking about, it was some type of advice part, I think Ricky Smiley morning show was doing, and she was somebody that does clothing. She sent off some of her items to some influencers, and they said, oh yeah, we'll wear it. She never had a contract in place to say, when you're gonna wear it, you need to tag me, you need to do this, you need to do that, and do it within this amount of time. So that's how a lot of these influencers get over on these people. They'll wear the product, they'll wear the jewelry, they'll get their nails done, but you never told them to tag you. You never told them to do this. You never told them. So even if you send them something on February 1st, 2018, it can be February 2687. Like, if you never put a timeline on it, like to some point, like, it's your fault. Although you probably didn't know no better, learn from your mistakes. So if you did it to one influencer, they all think the same way. They're all trying to get over on the next person. And some are probably pure with pure intentions, but if you keep that in mind moving forward, people that are listening, and you are a person that's maybe in third ward trying to come up by promoting your nails or promoting whatever, make sure you have some type of contract in place.
And also, let's say this. If I buy your shit, I am not obligated to promote it, because guess what? I paid you. So you got your exchange. Now, if you gave it to me for free, which shout out to Shocked Essentials. It's my boo. Cute. Thank you. She has these beautiful earrings. All your essential needs for your jewelry. She asked me to promote these, not on this show, but just in general. And I love them, so I want to shout my sis out because she's doing an amazing job. But yeah, if I pay for that shit, I'm not obligated to promote you, especially if we don't know each other. Guess what? We all go to Instagram together. If we got more than 2,000 followers, mutual followers, we all know each other. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not introducing you to anybody new either. Because we all follow the same people on Instagram. So no, sorry, can't do it. But yeah, if you're giving it to somebody for free, you are obligated. You should have the courtesy to, shout them out within a respectable manner of time. And I think also people who are asking for stuff to be promoted, get smarter. It's 2021. We all know about contracts. We all know about how people are getting bamboozled and stuff like that. Go online real quick and Google you a contract for whatever your needs are, because it's out there. Like,
what, LegalZoom has them on there, I think, for free.
That's what I'm saying. You can find it. Look, Google is your friend. Y'all do, like I said, do y'all research. Just stop thinking in your head. Think outside the box.
Go to LLC Twitter. Get some advice.
Look, these niggas know everything. Shit. So yes, find somebody that fits your needs. But yeah. Oh, also, so let's segue into gatekeeping. So you brought this up, and let's talk about it.
You know, those people that gatekeep the weirdest shit. Like, I get on Instagram and I see somebody eating. I'm like, damn, that look good. Where you get that from? Oh, DM me.
Bye.
Damn, I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Where did you get this air fryer from? No reply, left on red. Like, you know what? Go to hell.
Side note, you want to know what I fucking hate is when we post a clip and then we're like, brought to you by the Guild, paid partnership, and then somebody DMs us and goes, who does your production? Nigga, fucking read. It says the Guild up top. Like, it says it right here. Stop asking me. Dumbass. I see why No Child Left Behind. I see why y'all feel. Golly. Oh, my gosh. Oh, No Child Left Behind. Oh, my gosh. Y'all don't read. And then when I start sending the profile and they just like it. No, say thank you, nigga. The fuck? I'm just so irritated. We don't gatekeep, but y'all niggas don't read either, so I don't know. There's half of Instagram that reads and half doesn't, so I don't know.
No, but gatekeeping, I think, is the dumbest shit, especially, like, that little stuff is petty, but when it comes to even, for example, Shocky. And your earrings. If somebody is watching this and they're like, oh, them earrings are fire, where you get them from?
I'm going to send you right to her.
No reply, but it's like, why wouldn't you want to put somebody else on, put money in that person's pockets?
Facts.
I see so many times, oh, girl, your nails are so cute. Where you get your nails done at? Left on red. You don't want that person to eat. Damn.
Right, I'm not gonna steal your shit. Like, she's still gonna hook you up when it's your time. And guess what? You come into the Guild to get your production done is not gonna take away from me and Toya. Y'all can't do what we do. Let me tell you that. So y'all can work with them when y'all want to, but that ain't got shit to do with us. If anything, you helping our people grow. So come do business with them.
The only thing that I will say when it comes to gatekeeping, I wouldn't even look at it as gatekeeping. It's prices, because somebody will say, "Oh, Toya, your braids are cute. How much was it?"
Well, I won't tell that.
I'm gonna direct you to who did them, and then y'all can work that out.
Because you know what? People fuck with us on the high key, and like, I don't need me saying, "Oh yeah, I got it for free," and then you like, "Well, Taylor got it." Now you fucking up my money.
Now, I might gatekeep a job. I'm gonna tell you that, because I have put people on the jobs before. Y'all ain't finna run my name in the ground for the company that I work for.
No, that's real.
Now I'm a gatekeeper where I work at.
I don't let everybody, and it's funny because people try to work where I'm at, and I'm like, send me your resume first, because first I can't slide into this director's DM Outlook, and then they're like, this nigga worked at Starbucks for 3 days and then quit because Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, well, it was a misunderstanding, and I just no. Send me your resume first. We're gonna talk about it, and then we gonna. Well, I'm a vouch for you, but even then, if I've seen how you carry yourself, like, y'all might see my Instagram. My real name is not on my Instagram, first of fucking all. Like, y'all will never tie me to my job ever, because I separate those two. I said no code switching, but because some of the shit that I talk about is so controversial, I can't have that interfere with my professional life. But if you see me on LinkedIn, don't be on no bullshit, because I'm about my business. And like, if I see you over here doing some bullshit on LinkedIn, like you doing whatever, I can't. I'm sorry.
Using LinkedIn as Tinder.
Oh, that too. Y'all stop that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
A lot.
No, I'm here to make money. I'm not here to fucking go on 51st dates on LinkedIn. As soon as you change upgrade your job, it's like, hey, cutie. Nigga, what?
Yeah, that's some weirdo shit.
Black.
This is gonna go somewhere else, just briefly. Did you see the video? Because you said, talking about, sliding into the Outlook or whatever with the resume. Did you see it was a black woman that works in HR, and she did a video talking about black people and their names. And she said, black people, you need to, if you have a name that is rather ethnic, like has a Quay at the end, like Shaniqua, Latoya, Daquan, if it's very ethnic like that, I'm letting you know right now, we in HR are already overlooking your resume. So instead of putting your first name, if you have a middle name that's a little more culturally appropriate, like Ashley or, Taylor, something along those lines, then maybe you should put Taylor Johnson, and then submit your resume.
You know what?
Then when you get your interview, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. So first thing I did was look at the comments. What do you feel about that before I tell you some of the comments?
So I will tell you, because I have done a lot of screening and hiring in previous roles before, I don't agree with that. But unfortunately, when I watch these non-black people do that, I did have one boss. She was like, that looks too black, or that looks too Mexican, because she would never say Latin or Hispanic. She's very, she's like, we need to find white people in here. Or she's like, that looks too, African. Like, she was just very direct. She was Filipino, so it was just like, she didn't feel like she was being racist, but she's like, she wanted to hire white people for some odd reason. It was weird, but I was like, that's really fucked up, because guess what? You're overlooking somebody because of their name. Like, I think it's, what I have to say for something like that is, I don't want to work for a company like that. My name is Taylor, and my dad purposely named me that just because he was part of that generation that felt like he needed to assimilate into white culture. But I think, no, I don't give a fuck nowadays. Like, if my name was Shaniqua, I wouldn't want to work for a company that didn't want to work with me because of my name, point blank, period. Like, there's plenty other spaces for us to thrive in, and especially in 2021 with remote working now. Fuck that. So I think that's fucked up. And for a black woman to say that shit, bitch, I hope you stay exactly where the fuck you at for the next 40 years. And I hope you get furloughed.
She was older.
So you're going to be furloughed soon, sis.
And I think that, for one, she should have read the room. It's Black History Month. You waited till Black History Month to post that.
And I bet she thought she was doing something.
She did. Too. You can tell. I'm going to forward it to you. But she was just like, and da-da-da. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, letting you know how we think. You're a coon is what you are. Cool. Because you have the ability to hire somebody within that capacity with those type of names to prove a point, to say, hey, although her name is Letitia, Katifa, whatever her mama chose to name her, look at all the accolades that she has. You know what I'm saying? She could have graduated top 10 from her university, so on and so forth, but you're not looking past her name?
Right.
What kind of bullshit?
I think that's very fucked up. I have somebody who has a... Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. She has a name that I don't even want to butcher this woman's name. I can't pronounce the name. And she only goes by, like, I'm just going to, because I don't want to put her out there, she goes by, like, Bree. And so, like, one day she sends me an email, and I'm like, who the fuck is this?
So stupid.
Her mama put, like, 3 apostrophes in there.
Okay.
I'm like, who the fuck is this? And, like, I get, like... I'm sorry.
Bree, I'm going to need you to DM us your name so I can try to pronounce it, please.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, she's like, yes, that's my name. But I was like, you know what, whatever.
I think that's even more fucked up, because they'll hire somebody that's Asian with their name being whatever it is, or somebody that's Indian, or somebody that's African. But when it comes to somebody that's just...
Y'all, fuck these corporations,
black,
first of all.
come on.
I'm on some new wave shit. Like, yes, I do work for a prestigious organization because they pay me well. But other than that, like, if I could find my way out of corporate America, I will, because they don't want us there. They put us there because, you know, the news, and they want to be politically correct. And, like, you got your token blackies, of course, but they don't fucking want us there. But you know what?
Token blackies.
No, you know, but hold on, time out. We going to save this for when we bring Carrie Dennis on here, because she works for Amazon. She works right underneath Jeff, and she used to be a corporate recruiter, and now she's a escalation something. But when I say she does not code switch, and she knows her shit, and I want her to come on here and talk about this shit. But, you know, fuck these people at the end of the day, because I'm over y'all. And if my name, Jordan has a middle name, Tylo too. If Jordan ever spelled that out, people would be like, who the fuck is this non-white American person? But he had that first name so he can get over that. I don't like that, though. Y'all name y'all kids what the fuck y'all want to name. Just don't name them some shit that we can't pronounce, not because of a job, but just because, what the fuck for? Like, why do you have 7 apostrophes in your name? Like,
or not even that. Why is your name I Get Money? Or like something dumb.
I'm unique.
I have met somebody named
I met several I'm unique. So it's like, you know, I was just thinking the other day, I was like, the beautiful thing about social media now is you don't have to name your kid nothing unique. They can name themselves some shit, and you can give them a name that they can spell and that they can buy a keychain with. Like, it's just, I'm all here
you could have your whole, you know what my name on Facebook used to be?
What?
Don't judge me. It was Latoya Cash on Delivery. And you know what my daughter's dad's name was?
What?
Mark on My Money. So I agree. We gave ourselves our own unique name.
Exactly. That's why you give. Look, and then you grew out of that phase. You see?
That reminds me, like, remember when people were asking what was your first username, like your email name?
Oh Lord.
I'm not even gonna say what mine was because I'm ashamed.
I think mine was shit. I had a couple of them because I had snuck on to Black Planet at the time, and I was like, I think I was something like Usher gonna be my baby daddy, and I was like 13, and my dad saw that shit, and I got her ass whooped. You got a baby daddy?
Yeah, mine was Texas Sweet Thing 69. Didn't even know it was 69 minutes. You know what? I think that's still my email for Facebook.
OMG.
I just never changed it.
Woo.
Yeah. Grew out of that.
Y'all, look, whoever, to these young people that I don't think that's in our demographic, but if a young person sees this, before we had social media handles, we had everything that was permanent in our emails. It was a Yahoo account in the Yahoo chat group.
Yep.
And on MySpace.
Yep.
Black Planet. We was just some ignorant ass niggas.
Yahoo Messenger. Yeah, that used to be the one.
Woo, gosh. Oh, that was fun. I used to get my ass tore up, y'all. I am not afraid of no ass whooping. Like,
so speaking back on these influencers.
Oh, we know you bought those followers.
Yeah.
And it was some guy that slid in my DMs, and he was, oh, baby, he had something to tell me. He was like, I'm just trying to help you out. I got a nice following. And so I sent it to Toy, and she's like, oh, no, he got a lot of followers. And so I was like, you're right. And so then I go back to look, 2 likes. He got like 47,000 followers. 2 likes, 1 like, no likes, 3
1
views.
comment. Then the comments be DM us, let's collab, so right. You know those are fake.
It was a robot. It was just like, y'all, we are checking these things. Like, y'all really be thinking y'all doing something, buying these. And I notice it's older men usually that buy these followers too. Excuse me. They'll buy the followers because they don't know that younger people figure out shit. So, and they're like, oh, no, I'm big. Y'all should do. No, nigga, we see you. And you know what's crazy? We've grown our following base so fast in the last 40 days. And it's just like we have authentic engagement where we can tell real from the fake. So, and we put work in for this. So, like, don't try to bamboozle us because, baby, we will finesse you way before you finesse us. And that's just not finna happen. So, yeah, like, we know you bought that shit. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, for everybody trying to, again, get on here. You can't come on here.
I don't even understand the point of, I think I get it back then, buying followers to make you look like something. But now that we get it, what are you still purchasing? Like, what is it?
You
what are you
wasting your
money.
That? You're wasting your money. Like, hell, donate to the podcast if you just want to throw some money away. Shit.
We will be having our Cash App link in the bio soon.
Shit, just send us come on, put your money to better use. There was people that didn't have water still ain't got water in the state of Texas. Send them some water. Like, come on now. Y'all doing the most. But I don't know.
I would love to have an influencer actually come in the DM and tell me how it is that you influence people that you know. What are you doing to influence anybody?
Yeah, what kind of positivity are you spreading besides cute looks? And, you know, let me say something. If the cute looks, the makeup, if that's your lane, then I'm not mad at you at all. Like, but don't ever step out of your lane and then try to belittle somebody. Like, if you're helping somebody figure out how to do something, that's great. But if you're just an influencer for no reason, you're not an entertainer, you don't teach anything, please tell us what you're doing to influence. Like how are you influencing people to be ignorant? Like, I don't know. I don't know either. I will bring up the guy we keep talking about, but he's not gonna get a 3rd episode out of me, Mister. I don't know. Who's your favorite influencer? Like, and why? Like, who's somebody that's positive to you? It inspires you.
Ooh, I feel really bad right now because I can't remember his name, but he's from Houston. He's light-skinned. He's tall. He's a comedian. And I do not like men that dress like women for comedy.
Who, TC Killer?
He is one of my favorite.
Really? Okay.
He's actually funny to me.
He is funny. Yeah. And it's if we're going to go off comedians, well, okay, that'll be your influencer.
I'll just say from Houston, yeah.
From Houston.
Drewski's funny as hell, too.
Who is mine?
I don't think I have a favorite woman that's an influencer. Y'all just don't do it for me. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of somebody who I think is just, you know, who I liked, who was super funny, but then I didn't like. I think it became a job for her, but she's so on her shit, and I'm here for it, and I still appreciate her. That sounds like a backhanded comment, I know, but she's funny when she, like, if we were sitting in a room, I'm pretty sure we all be sitting up here laughing our asses off. Jazz, that girl Jazz, or no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take that back. That girl J. Cole from DC.
She is
Dear
funny.
Diary.
Oh, she's hilarious.
I was trying to be a throat baby last night, but he wouldn't let. That girl's
she's
funny
hilarious.
as fuck. I love her, and I feel like we're starting out now, but when she first started out, like I remember her saying something like, "Stop telling my parents I'm doing this, that, and the third," because she was like genuinely, on her Instagram hustle and everything else, and still doing her job at home. So like I feel like we relate there, and she's just so authentic, and she's just fucking funny.
Yeah, she's
like
funny.
I love her, so she's gonna have to be my favorite comedian. As far as influencer from Houston,
is there anyone? I know there's a lot of women influencers from Houston, but I can't think of one that's just stands out. I have no idea.
I mean, we have so many. Like, Houston's the city of, like, it's hustle town. So, like, everybody's doing their thing, and I can appreciate them.
I think Houston has a lot of mean girls, too, and maybe that's why none of them do it for me. Because it's like I've seen some of y'all in person, and I'm like,
you know what? I will say,
your attitude is funky as hell.
We met somebody. I don't think you remember, but we were at 5015, and this girl walks in, and I'm like, "Oh, you own such and such boutique," and I was so excited to see her because I'm just yes, I'm the mean one, but I'm a very nice person. I'm very friendly, and she's like, "Yeah," and she looked at me like this, and I turned around and said, "Toya, when the Heaux Bag blows up." I said, don't you ever talk to nobody like that. I was like, show appreciation, because guess what? That bitch just lost a follower. She lost a bunch of mentions. She lost, like, you lost a customer out of me. And it's, yes, my $1 doesn't count for you, but guess what, sis? If I put you on blast in a couple months, it will count. Because, like, no, don't do that. Like, you are your brand. Like, so you always gotta be nicer to people. And I think Houston women. So we're not originally from Houston, so I don't think this pertains to us when I say this, but a lot of Houston women have, I guess because the men say, yo, you can't be friendly, so they develop this mean girl attitude, and it's like, that shit ain't cute, sis.
It's not cute.
That's not, nobody wants to sit up here and have to guess and tiptoe around your feelings. Yes, I get you have to have boundaries, and like, nobody's gonna fuck with you, but guess what? People are gonna respect you regardless if you're mean or not. So get your shit together. That shit is not cute.
That was like that. That was like, you were the mean girl in high school. Now you grew up and you wrote a book and you talking about, girl, fuck you. I'm not finna buy your book. I feel the same way. Like, I seen you in the club and I was happy to meet you, but you weren't happy to like see me, which is one of your people who always buy from you or whatever. Now you lost my money.
Oh, since we are talking about influencers from Houston, I will say because I do know we have to wrap it up, Beyonce. So Beyonce's from Houston, and Beyonce did a long time. I've been a fan of hers since Destiny's Child.
Same.
So like, she did an interview one time, and she was like walking through the Galleria, and she was like, y'all watch this real quick. She was having a very bad day, and some fan walked past her, and she was just like, hi, and she kept it moving. She intentionally did that, so the camera went back to him. He was like, she's such a bitch, she's mean, da-da-da-da-da. So she went back, and she said, I'm so sorry, I missed you. She's like, I'm late for a show, but I thank you for supporting me. And then he was like, I love Beyonce, she's amazing. And it's crazy, yes, she has so much stuff going on, but you never know how you're gonna make that follower feel or fan feel. So you need to always just, even if it's not your day, just, you know what, thanks, good seeing you. I'm on the run right now, so I'm not gonna forget you. It's like, how, do what you gotta do.
I think sometimes people do need to respect their privacy though too, because I think that gets a little bombarding, like, and overwhelming,
especially for Beyonce.
And even if you are like an influencer in your city, just knowing that you can't even sit down at a table and eat without people coming up to you 24/7 and talking, and it's like, damn, kind of think about what they going through as well, but they chose to be in that spotlight though.
Right.
So you do have to
sometimes you never know you're going to blow up like that. Like, I will say, when you first go Greek, like, Greek in college is like a small form of celebrity. And it's weird because you got so many people who want what you have. And it's like, they start, buying you gifts and like saying stuff to you that you thought only you knew. And it's just crazy because you're like, I'm just fucking Taylor. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
I have seen that at TSU when it came to the Qs and the Kappas, and I'd be like, what?
But that's but what I'm saying, to their defense, at first when you aren't in it, like, at first you're like, who the fuck are you? Like, you dirty ass nigga. But then, no, for real. And then, but the girls, they're like, oh, I'll suck your dick. I'll buy you lunch. I'll do this. And it's like, when you become Greek and you see this stuff happen, you like, this nigga, are you serious? Y'all always see them memes about guys driving the AKA's cars.
Yep.
Cause like the girls will give them anything.
Whoever on 288 driving that Altima like a Hellcat.
But it's true. So I can only imagine when you get like become a real celebrity, then it's like, shit, like it's a lot. So I just be mindful of stuff like that.
On
And
both ends.
I learned that young. Like I crossed when I was 20, so it was like some of my friends were like, "Yeah, you were acting like you were too." No, it wasn't that. I was just trying to adapt to a new lifestyle, and like, I'm sorry I made y'all feel that. It was never my intention. I never thought I was better than anybody. Because guess what? You applied and I applied. I just worked a little bit harder and got it. Like it's just. And it's never like that. So I can only imagine, but I still had to mentally sit back and say, I don't want Toya to feel like that. So you know what, sis? I'm taking time out for you to show you I appreciate you, and I'm going to stop. And when I'm at these parties, like, hey, sis, come, let's go. I'm gonna come say hi and all this. Like, it's not. Y'all gotta just be more conscious if you step into this lifestyle of influencer or celebrity or whatever on how you make people feel.
So would you, concluding with that, would you have a whole tip?
Be nice. That's it.
My whole tip is going to be stop gatekeeping stupid shit. All I want to know is where that air fryer was from.
Oh, and who did the body, too. Some of y'all got some nice bodies, and some of y'all don't, but I want to know who did the good bodies. Don't
gatekeep that. We need that info, sis.
Right. Can you something? But that's it.
Bye.